I sent you some pictures on WhatsApp last night. Did you get it?
No, I don't have a smartphone.
You don't have a smartphone?
Smartphones are expensive.
Expensive?
Haven't you heard of the new itel 1407 Plus from Africell?
I heard that itel phones are good phones.
That's true. And Africell has the best itel technology, the best and cheapest 3G++ phones, the itel 1407 Plus.
Really? How much?
250,000 layons with 255 megabytes for free. That's 85 megabytes per month.
Are you serious?
Super serious! A dual SIM phone with a dual camera, a powerful battery that comes with WhatsApp, Viber, Facebook, and including a free phone cover. That's the cheapest good quality smartphone ever. And it's only available at this price from Africell.
I'm going to get one from Africell now, so don't forget to add me to your WhatsApp group.
Africell, Norway Network.
Introducing Mr. Clean, a professional cleaning service offering you a quality cleaning service in your homes, offices, schools, businesses, and much more. Mr. Clean provides the latest effective cleaning products that handles your pest invasions, cooking stains, grimy bathrooms, your dusty floors, carpet tiles and carpets, windows, damp smells, and so much more. We ensure all of our products are environmentally friendly and your environment is handled with extra care. Mr. Clean fumigates your warehouses, extinguishes bats, snakes, birds, and collects your garbage. We clean both the exterior and interior of your homes. Our team of highly skilled and trained staff are devoted to giving your environment a magical look and a spotless finish. We take great pride in handling all of your cleaning challenges. Our service is fast, efficient, and reliable, giving you outstanding results. Mr. Clean offers you a range of services from daily to annual cleaning. We are proud cleaner for Slbc, Sierra Leone Bottling Company, NEC, Salon Parliament, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Total, and much more. Contact us today on number 4 Dundas Street or contact us on these numbers. We do more than just clean, we create. Mr. Clean, Cleaning Sweet Mama Salon.
This is Mr. Clean.
The National Civil Registration Authority has been established by an Act of Parliament for the compulsory registration of all citizens and non-citizens resident in Sierra Leone. All civil registrations, that is registrations of birth, death, marriage, divorce, adoption, and issuance of multipurpose ID card done by different institutions will now be done by the NCRA. If you fail to register your child at birth, you will deny her access to education, health care, and expose her to discrimination, abuse, and exploitation. Death and cause of death records provide evidence for health policy and planning, evidence for burial, remarriage, inheritance, and social assistance. When you register marriages, divorces, and adoptions, you acquire legal documents to protect your civil rights, more especially for women and children. Join the massive registration and acquire a legal identity as a citizen or non-citizen resident in Sierra Leone.
So now in register, yeah. NCRA, I'm looking for register, all my nuts alone.
Sierra Blocks, you not the boss. There is only one name when it comes to quality at Sierra Blocks Concrete Products Limited. Every product is a lifeline. That is why we pride ourselves in producing state-of-the-art automated, high-standard quality blocks. We boast in the compactness of our 6-inch hollow blocks that cannot be compared to any in Sierra Leone. We also produce solid blocks which come in different sizes and colors, hollow half blocks and paving blocks which can be used to construct driveways, ports, walkways and roads. Visit us now at the Factory Sales Office, Angola Town, Peninsula Road, Freetown, Sierra Leone, or call us on telephone numbers 088-280-055 or 076-780-055 or 025-780-055 or 076-900-999. There you have it, your house standing, Sierra Blockingly ever after.
Including your messages which you can send to 088-373-504. Program is every day. Podium brings to you issues that you will not see on other channels. Rely on Podium for the latest news. Hello and welcome to this edition of the Podium, which is coming to you live from the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation with me, Asmiba. Today is going to be the final podium for 2016. Coming up today, we shall talk to the winner of the Miss Independence, Sierra Leone, United States of America for 2016. How has 2016 been for the podium team? The guys behind the scene will be talking to us, and Big Brother Colors Production organizes 3rd annual Disco Rama Beauty Contest and Comedy Show. And also in the program today, Campaign for National Unity Sierra Leone to start 30 days of youth activism against organized clique in Sierra Leone. All these and more, including your messages which you can send to 083733504, or you can watch us live on Facebook. The program is Podium. The program is Podium. You can send your messages to the number 088-373-504. Well, in less than 48 hours from now, the world will be ushering in 2017. Well, the outgoing year 2016 has been an interesting and challenging one for not only Sierra Leone but many other countries in the globe. So many issues happened in 2016, and Podium covered and spoke to many of the movers and shakers of events. Well, in the studio today is my producer Salmata Jallo. Later in the program, we shall bring to you some of the highlights of 2016. But let me come to my producer Salmata. Salmata, how has it been being a producer for one of the flagship programs of SLBC and one of the widely watched television program in Sierra Leone?
Thank you very much, Asmi. Like you mentioned, Podium happens to be one of the flagship programs on SLBC TV. Apart from that, Podium is not any usual program that looked at light-hearted issues. Podium is a program that looked at strong stories ranging from politics, governance, human rights issues. So it has been a very much nice but very much tough journey, looking at a program that you have to produce on a daily basis. It's a live program, it's not pre-recorded, so sometimes it's very difficult and you have to be dealing with issues of the day. Podium is not a program that you just look at any other issue, because it maintains its credibility. It stands on several issues, the issue of professionalism, the timeliness of it. So many people think when Podium speaks or when Podium look at a particular issue, many people think there is something there to be actually looked at. So it has not been easy, especially when you have to get enough guests. You have an hour program. For an hour program on television, it's not like one on radio when you just take a telephone to call. You need guests. So it has not been easy, especially last minute. You have to you have to change issues. So it has not been easy. But one person that has been very supportive is you, as my presenter. Apart from being my presenter, you're also very much supportive, because you have been very much strong in actually producing as well as presenting the program.
So now, I mean, those people behind the scene, they see us as the presenters, but they forget that there are people who do the work behind the scene. Now let's start with the issue of selecting or choosing guests. Sometimes as a producer, you need to use your discretion as to who and what issue should be discussed on Podium. How do you normally feel when you take those decisions?
Yes, it sometimes is very much difficult, because you have imagine issues. For example, maybe you'll produce maybe and then something just crop up. Sometimes it's very much difficult, and we have our own parliament. Of course, we have the production meeting where we discuss, and sometimes the debates can be very much tough because we want to bring an issue and then the colleague said no, at this point we cannot bring this, we have to. So it's sometimes very much difficult, and I tell you, I want to say kudos to a very strong team at the newsroom. Editors, for which you happen to be one of the senior news editor at the SLBC newsroom. We have strong reporters and we have critical minds. When you're in the newsroom, you don't just discuss issues just like that. Some guests have to be scrutinized so much that sometimes you think that you have not been doing anything, but it has not been easy, and I think these guys have done so much
and
for Podium to
maintaining the balance. Sometimes it's very tough when we do certain programs. You get calls from some viewers, say, Salmata, this is your program today, you are biased, you are one side. How do you normally cope with that?
It's not easy. That has been the challenge, especially when it has to do with issues of politics. If you bring in today the main opposition and you ask some questions, people will think you are one-sided, you are against the government. And if you bring again the government, the opposition will think, well, this journalist it's not really easy. That's why on Podium, we always maintain two-sided story. If we bring in somebody today and the other person is available, we always make it known to our viewer that, well, tomorrow we'll bring it, because we want our credibility comes first, and we're journalists. We want to, deal with issues that the public may want to, watch. Exactly. We are not here to serve individuals. That's why many times they said, well, Podium, it's like a court.
Okay, now let's look at the free hand that the Director General and his team, the free hand that they've given Podium, because I think there has never been a time that the DG or his deputy or whoever called to say, I don't want to see that person on podium. I mean, we've been giving you free hand.
Exactly, it's rare to actually, see or even hear, or maybe sometimes management will call, especially for our first port of call, who is the director of media, Mr. Ransokabia, to say, well, at this point, will you stop this posting? It's really rare to actually, get that from management. Many times we're giving free hand. Many people will be surprised to even, hear, or when I stepped in for, normally many a time when I stepped in for, ask me, somebody may wonder, why are you actually asking such a question? Because you're representing a state broadcaster. Many people think our allegiance should be more of that of government to that of other institutions, but many times I think we have been given a free hand to do our work. We are not here to embarrass anybody. We are here to ask the questions for which the public is expecting.
Someone who has risen through the ranks of broadcast journalism, and you are a mother, you are also a housewife, and sometimes you leave your home very early. You need to come and do morning coffee, and also you produce for Podium. Tell us.
It's not easy, as I tell you, it's not easy. You have to run your home as well as you run the office. It's not easy, but sometimes when you have a family that is understanding, and this is the job we sign for, and some of us, if we have our own respect today in our various homes as well as communities because of the Slbc. So for me, I owe so much to this institution.
Okay, well, thank you very much. I'll talk to you later in the program. She is Salmata Jallo, my dedicated producer. She's been producing Podium behind the scene all these years. The program is Podium, coming to you from Freetown. Send your messages to the number 088373504, or you can send us a message on our Facebook page, Slbc Live. Let's go to another issue now. Marie Sise has won the Miss Independent Sierra Leone USA 2016. She was among 12 contestants that participated in what many described as a hotly contested pageant. Well, Marie, through her pageantry, has established a foundation called Orphans Rising in Unity for Ebola Orphans in Sierra Leone. She is pursuing journalism at the Hampton University. Welcome to the program, Marie Sise.
Thank you.
Was it one of your dreams to become a beauty pageant?
It really was not one of my dreams. When I was little, I did do the Junior Miss Sierra Leone pageant, and I came second place. And so this time I just decided to do it, but it was mainly because I wanted to execute my platform, Orphans Rising in Unity, and I just ended up winning. So I'm just very excited to be here and just to help my children, and I just love them so much.
What made you to win?
Hard work and practice definitely is the key to everything, and the love and passion that you have for your country. I think because I wasn't born here and my parents involved me in so much of my culture, I developed a very good relationship, and I just loved it so much. So I think my love for my country, the hard work that I put in practicing, learning, studying, everything, that's what made me win.
So though you are not born in Sierra, but are you afraid with the Sierra Leonean culture?
Yes, of course. I love my Sierra Leone culture. Even at school, people ask me, "Are you they ask me where I'm from?" And I always say I'm African. I'm very involved in the African community. I'm back in Maryland, and I'm also president of the African Student Association at my school.
So what does this award mean for someone like you?
It means so much to me, only because I'm able to. I've always wanted to be able to come back and help, but I never had that pathway or that direct help or like a plug or something to help me out. So this has really pushed me to be able to actually give back to my country.
Okay, now let's talk about the foundation that you've established. And during the Ebola left in its wake thousands of orphans, and some of them have, they are finding it very difficult to survive in life. So how is your foundation faring on?
Orphans Rising in Unity is to create a learning environment and just empower these young orphans that have lost their parents due to Ebola. January 2nd, I'll be traveling to Lonside District, and January 3rd, I'll be in Pujang District, and then January 6th, I'll be in the orphanage in Freetown. And basically, each of these orphanages, I've purchased toys for them from donations, school supplies. We'll be cooking for them, and we'll be playing multiple different games to just encourage them and teach them and allow them to understand that I am here for you. I'm sitting down with them one-on-one, communicating with them, getting to know them so that they know I'm not just a queen that has a crown and is doing charity. I'm a queen that has a crown and wants to give back and help you out deep. I'm not even Miss Salon. I'm Marie Sise, sitting down, talking to you, trying to help you out, and just encourage you and push you.
So Have you spoken to them? Have you come across them already?
Yes, I've come across a few, and they just see me as a queen. They don't know me really, so they're not opening up as much. So as I travel there next week, I'll sit down one-on-one and just kind of bond with them so that I get to know them even more.
Okay, now what is that you know about Sierra Leone before coming to this country?
I actually came here. This is my 3rd time coming here, so I know a lot. But when I first came here, I was 9 years old. I didn't really know much, so my experience was very different. But I fell in love with the one thing that I've learned is certain people are they're in poverty, they have nothing, but it's happiness. This country has so much happiness, and that's what I love the most. No matter, you don't have no penny, you don't have no clothes, you don't have no shoes, people are dancing in the street, and it's just so amazing to have nothing and be so happy.
Continue to be with us. She is Marie Cisse. She is the Miss Sierra Leone USA 2016. The program is Podium, coming to you from Freetown. Well, the Big Brother Claudius production will be organizing its 3rd disco drama beauty contest and comedy show on New Year's Day at the Liberty Hall. Well, it's now become an annual event wherein Sierra Leonean talents have been displayed. Well, Big Brother Claudius is in the studio. Welcome to the program, Big Brother Claudius.
Thank you very much, sir.
Big Brother, the showbiz.
Indeed.
So how have the previous shows been?
Fantastic. Well, let me just inform the general public and of course my fans that Big Brother Claudius used to organize 2 sets of shows annually. And on Donkey Sally is the eating competition. And I used to organize the National Discorama Beauty Contest and Comedy Show on Boxing Day. But I've only decided to bring it back on New Year's Day.
Why?
But the reason is that on Boxing Day there are too many activities, including the Boxing Day sport and other activities. So sometimes my show do normally delay, and I'm so conscious about timing. My show normally starts at 4 p.m. But during Boxing Day, sometimes I start at 6 o'clock. So to avoid that, that's why I've decided to do it, particularly on New Year's Day, which is at least a little bit more better.
Do you think New Year's Day is the right time when many Sierra Leoneans would love to go to the beach?
Absolutely. This particular New Year's Day is one of the appropriate one because remember it's on Sunday. Okay. Sunday is a very religious day. After church, you go down to the Liberty at 4 p.m., get yourself relaxed and enjoy the talent perform for you. Okay. Monday is another public holiday, which is for the beach and the devils, or the masquerade devils,
So what is in store for us?
Too many artists, I have miming, dancing, group dancing, comedy show. And in fact, one of the side attractions is that the guy that won the eating competition, this time is going to do something special. I describe it as a side attraction. He has decided to eat at least 20 loaves of bread, 12 cups of sardine, a dozen of boiled eggs, 10 pints of soft, and 2 to thick water. As just a side attraction. Apart from that, I have a beauty contest and fashion show as my lady there. I guess you'll be there at least.
So who are the contestants for the beauty pageant?
Well, these contestants are drawn up from both Kenema and of course Western area and Makini as well.
So each one is representing a region?
Yes, absolutely. It's a national discorama. Everything is about national.
Okay. I mean, it has now been blended. We are going to have the comedy. We are going to see the discorama. We are also going to see the issue of beauty pageants. Can you deliver all of them?
Well, yes, absolutely, because I already timed them. We're starting with the miming and dancing proper. From there, we'll go on to the 4 set of beauty appearance, then to at least the melodrama. After that, to group dancing, and finally the comedy. And that ends the program for that day. And I just want to encourage listeners and my participants, or in fact the artists, that they should be there before 4 o'clock, because I really don't want to go beyond 4 o'clock as stated in my advert.
Who are the artists?
Too many of them.
Maybe you may want to.
Yes. Well, absolutely. Let's start with the comedians. Of course, Sarah the Great, Van Boy. Of course, you have Rompel, Desmond Binya, and all the other comedians you heard about. They'll be there to entertain us. Apart from that, we'll be having a very formidable group called Untouchable, and the mob from China. You just arrived. Remember, I was once a disco dancer, and those are my guys. They've just come from China. We have the Stylistics. I don't know whether you remember those names, I was once a member of the American Tourists, American Sneakers. They are all in town to entertain us on that day.
So do you still dance?
Well, yes, I do.
Are we going to see Brother Claudius on stage?
Well, absolutely. As I'm talking to you, myself and Christo Wizo are training currently. I want to do a very short group dancing, myself and Christo Wizo.
Okay. Yeah. Well, continue to be with us. He is a Big Brother Claudius. The program is Podium, coming to you from Freetown. Send your message to the number 0883733504. Yeah, Mary, sometimes because of what beauty pageant brings along, sometimes it deviates your attention from for instance, from education. Has that affected you?
No, actually, I believe this actually just pushed me forward to, because I'm a journalism major also. So becoming a beauty queen and being able to go to different stations and talk about my platform, I've kind of learned behind the scenes of how the cameras work and news stations and stuff. So it's kind of pushed me, and I'm also using it to create my own news station too, called Diva News, back at school. Also, it's helped me a lot. It hasn't hindered me in any type of way. So it's all a matter of, time management and managing everything. Of course, education always comes first. But teaching my communication skills in school has helped me with my pageant. So it's helped me in both ways.
I mean, what gave you an edge over the others? Those you contested against?
I think the number one thing that helped me the most was my talent. My talent was the one thing that everybody still says wow about. I did a poetry, I did a dance, and I had an acting skit. So I built like a house. My theme was like a village girl. So I built a house. I had rice on the floor. I had a smoke machine. It was very, very nice. So definitely come out January 7th, Family Kingdom, to see me perform again.
So on January 7th, you perform at the Family Kingdom?
Yes. Hawa actually won Miss Universe. Miss Universe Sierra Leone. She'll be traveling there. So it's a night with the queens. So many of the different queens will be coming out to come join. So everybody can come see us January 7th, 8 o'clock at Family Kingdom.
Okay, she is Miss Sierra Leone in the United States 2016. The program is Podium. We are going for a short break. After the break, the program continues.